Watch how great Smart Summit is. It's very early in the morning. Trash is not coming today, so we don't have to worry about the trash truck. I know for traffic patterns this time of day. I can hear the cars. Anybody's coming in. I know how many people are coming and going. An hour or two later, it's be impossible because of all the traffic. I don't want the car to get stuck. And people coming by. There's a stop sign right here. Well, it's not a stop sign, it's a pole. There's the entrance. Disclaimer, it's very early in the morning. I know all the traffic that's here, so we're not going to get any conflicts. See, I see a car backing out, so we will wait. Nice thing is, all these obsolete cars are extremely loud, so this should not be difficult to track. So you see, disclaimer again, it is quiet. We're standing here, and we're going to have a car come to me. I hear the brakes. There we go. Luckily, the car next to me pulled out really early. Give it nice room to swing without an issue. And all this is. Come on, and we're going to have it come over now that we got people coming over. That is great. That's not working. Well, so much for that. Take 2. The cars are dry today. There's not as much humidity. It's very dry today. We should have no camera obstacles. Okay, looks clear. Come on, come to me. Don't see anybody pulling out. We're good. Why is it doing that? Why is it so close to that car now? No, is that backwards? And that was kind of scary. Let's back up a little bit, back into space. I mean, was it gonna back up? I had to sense that car. I mean, I didn't understand. Yeah. So we do the press to hold feature. So when we let go, it immediately stops. So we stopped that one prematurely, possibly. We have it set to where you have to hold it continuously. So the second you let go, it stops. And it stops very abruptly, which is great. So there's no lag time. Probably jarring if you it looks pretty jarring for the way it stops, but it's a good emergency braking. Maybe it would have kept going and would have corrected itself, because when we reversed manually, it went back to the buffers that's set. I think I have about 20 inches or 2 feet set for the buffer. I tried to back up the time bit manually, see if it would turn into space, but it doesn't. As you saw, I didn't hit it a second time because I thought maybe with those buffers it might have got stuck. Number one. Number two is that, it's the morning, it's getting almost towards when people start leaving. I waited for 2 cars to pull out before I even started that test. But that one was strange. I mean, it may have kept going. I just, for safety's sake, I stopped it right there. I sometimes wonder if I upgrade the computer, if that makes a difference, because for the full self-driving, I need the next version up. If I look at my computer information, I have a 2.5. I think for full autopilot, you need a 3.0. Maybe it was a 4.0. I think it's a 3.0. So I can get a good subscription right here if I just upgrade the computer by one version, which I think is about 1,000. I wonder if it makes a difference in the processing or not, since it has to do with essentially self-driving. That's the mystery I have. First time I did this without recording, it worked great. It picked it back down. It drove over it whenever a speed bump came right and picked me up. Second day, we have a moisture. Today, we were pulling facing out. I don't know if that made a difference. I don't know if the buffers made a difference. If I do See, if I do a customized Summit, I got a 20-inch bumper clearance, but I guess it's bumper, maybe for size. I don't know. So I'm wondering, like, when it pulled out kind of straight. It didn't churn as much as it should. When I do the auto park, it gives a good normal distance. So what's the issue here? See, side clearance tight. I mean, was that the issue? I wonder. I don't really, because like a tight means we're going right to the mirrors. Do I want to do that? Either way, I assume it's going to stop. Maybe I shouldn't assume, but I assume it's going to stop before it gets too close to any vehicles. So I'm wondering if that was a side clearance issue. That would be interesting. I don't want side clearance if I'm going for like the parking lot of it, like being 2 inches away from every car that's going by, So of course it depends on this. Of course, it depends on the situation in the parking lot. So that's a couple feet. I know what's going on in traffic that time of day. If I was going to do it earlier on a Sunday, I don't know the traffic, but we'll see. Never place it does great. So we'll see what the issue is. I don't know what the issue is on that one. That one I find very mysterious. I don't know what to say about that test. I do wonder about the full self-driving computer, though. Is it the computer? I mean, it does enhanced autopilot just fine, so I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's going to work today. Today we have a little bit of moisture, mostly in the cars. A little bit cool, got condensation. We're going to back out. Signals on. Backing up. 2 cars left. I think that was the one last week we ran by in hopes. Stop for a second. Adjusting. Turning very nicely. Okay. Turning. Pulling forwards. Reducing speed until visibility improves. Okay, so we have for something so tight, it's like really like I think it's the visibility that's an issue. You see? Because it's got plenty of room to turn. I mean, connection interrupted. Oh, that's all I need. I think we got plenty of space. Let's give it a second. Come to me. One more time. Come to me. Why is it like... Is it not going to turn? Yeah, this is too painful to watch. I don't understand this. It must be a visibility issue. Oh, here we go. Come on. It's struggling too much. It's like stuck right here. Now look at the fog on the front and the front cameras. Obviously, it has to be what it is. We have an issue in these tropical climates where everything's going to be fogged up unless you really precondition it. Preconditioning would work, but there's definitely an issue here.